Here we go. Okay, that's perfect. I was worried the camera wasn't going to be properly balanced.
We
And
also look like we're matching. That's weird. That's
didn't do it on
not on
purpose.
purpose.
We were just sitting in the car about half an hour ago, and we were waiting for our parents to get back to the car, and we just started talking about Spider-Man, the whole new Spider-Man news release thing. And then my mum phoned me, so the camera cut off. So what I was going to do is just film a part 2 here. Let's just start again. Who cares? Why not? Live our lives a little bit. That's what we should be doing. So Spider-Man, that's been in the news recently. I feel like I'm just repeating myself now because I said that literally half an hour ago, but you won't know that, so it does not matter.
Been in the news recently.
Spider-Man has been in the news recently, not only because the new film has been recently released, but also because the rumour and innuendo in the world just now is that Sony and Disney are failing to reach an agreement to greenlight another MCU-themed Spider-Man film. So that has caused uproar. I would say uproar the word?
Yep.
That would have worked if it was like something about the Lion King or something, do you know what I mean, when there was actual roaring in the film, but spiders don't really make any noises. It is, let's see, it has spanned numerous webs of distrust.
Please just stop talking.
And I'll upset this.
Upset.
Yeah, so, so why don't you tell the folk what's been happening, since they don't already know, obviously.
I mean, I think basically from what I don't know all of this, but that Disney rejected Sony's offer of like how much they had to pay for the rights. I think it's for the rights of like the name Spider-Man, like the whole thing. So I think they've just been like, nah, I don't want like that to be part of it. And obviously Marvel's now part of Disney.
Yeah, well.
So they're basically, I think it's more of like a standoff, like waiting for Sony.
Someone's going to make the next move, and they're going to see what's happening.
Because I think it'd be stupid not to.
I think it's bonkers.
Do you know what I mean?
Now, as you were saying in the car correctly, there will be, you know, obviously there will be other Spider-Man films and stuff, but it's just going to be outside of the MCU, which does, as people, Rachel more than me, but as people who suffer from some OCD, that's kind of annoying because they're not really going to be able to continue on some certain stories and some certain character traits that Peter Parker has now developed in the last 2 films. Especially the fact that the post-credit scene in Far From Home was somewhat of a cliffhanger, that they might not be able to resurrect the way they were going to. They might be able, I'm sure they will be able to find a way if this doesn't get worked out.
I think it would be a lot worse though if this had happened when there was other Avengers films, like if Endgame, Infinity War and that hadn't come out.
Do you imagine he wasn't going to be in like Endgame or whatever?
Imagine if it was right in between Endgame and that, and they were like, well, we can't have Spider-Man, so just died.
Spider-Man's
like,
not coming back.
Like,
yeah.
But I think obviously we're still getting apparently two more Spider-Man films, like with Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's as bad as like everyone's like freaking out. Like, have you seen Twitter? Everyone's like,
have you
oh
seen
my God,
Twitter?
and everyone's like, we lost the kid, and like,
yeah,
like
and
quoting it, and like
they're posting that clip of Tom Holland in that interview.
Go.
No, in that interview where he's like, I'll just play Spider-Man for the rest of my life, and like,
and
oh, sorry, Tom.
I'm like, he's still Spider-Man.
He will do all the films.
It's just going to be like an issue for like.
I'm sure he's not. Yeah.
Ends, but
I'm sure he's not very happy about it because I'm sure he's happy with the paychecks he's making in the MCU and stuff. But
like he tweeted, like a few months back, he was like, so I spoke to Sony and like to get the trailer, and it was like he managed to convince them to let them drop the trailer and stuff so he could say more about, I think it was about Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, but everyone was like, please speak to Sony again and that, and like he's just not caring, he's just like posting stuff, like just chilling, like driving a car, he's just living his best life.
I'm sure he's probably a bit annoyed, but
no, I know, but like it's probably not his. Do you know what I mean? He's just like, okay.
It's a bit infuriating for us that like someone like me who's grown up through the Spider-Man films. You know what I mean? Like we never got the promised Spider-Man 4 that was supposed to come out in May 2011 with Tobey Maguire.
I didn't know about that.
We never got a third Andrew Garfield trilogy Spider-Man film finished after 2, and now this one is essentially the story base of what has been happening inside the MCU is ending after 2 films as well. It's a bit annoying, but as we're saying, it's not the end of the world. Would I prefer it stayed the way it was and they finished the story? Absolutely. Am I still going to go see a Spider-Man film that may have a total new story, new director and stuff? Yeah, of course I will. You know, because it's Spider-Man and these are big films, but it is a bit annoying. However, that being said, I do think they will come to some form of agreement.
And maybe they'll, even if they don't, maybe they'll work it out so that they can get the storyline to work without having to explicitly have like Iron Man's face all over it and like.
I'm sure they'll be able to say the word.
They might
you know
work
what I mean?
it out to enough because they've probably well, I'm pretty certain they've not started filming for like any other Spider-Man film, so they've obviously still got time to like adapt it to fix it. But I think they'll work it out because It's as if they're like falling out, like broken up.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, they'll work it out. It's
all
fine.
these things end up being alright in the end. When money's an option, you know, folk kind of look at the Guardians of the Galaxy situation. That's a bit of a bad example, but the whole James Gunn thing ended up being alright. That was pretty, you know, that was a mess, and they fired the director. It's just as we're going to start filming and stuff. It's not really, and then that's getting greenlit and stuff. I think they will come to some form of agreement, especially the fact how successful they all are. They've seen the uproar of all the stuff in social media. They've seen how popular the films are, how much people love Tom Holland. I think they'd be daft not to.
I think it's a bit of a shame as well, like after how much they've built it up.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Obviously, rest in peace Iron Man, but obviously like it's his relationship with Iron Man that's like the main part of.
I mean, that was like the continuous theme throughout Far From Home.
Yeah, and like obviously, like he's gone himself, so it's not as if he would be in it.
Yeah.
But it's like that was kind of the point in the film.
I hate things like that. It really annoys me.
Just like, right, okay.
Things are just left unturned and just, I don't know, it's a bit annoying. But hey ho, we live and we learn and we move on. And I'm sure something will happen and everything will be all fine. And Peter Parker will be talking to Happy Hogan and he'll be able to bond with the rest of the MCU for times to come. But we're yet to find that out. It's yet to be kind of figured out and discussed and agreed upon, but I think they'll get there in the end at some point anyway. But let me know in the comments what you think of the whole situation. It's quite controversial. It's a very news-filled week in the world, so keep me, I was going to say keep me updated as if I'm speaking to my phone because my phone holds Twitter. Keep an eye on Twitter and you might be able to find out some more information as it develops. So it's very interesting. I hope everything works out alright. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CM42TV. Just wanted to get that in there. Until next time, thanks for watching. Peace.